This is your sign that you should go on YouTube. And I've been thinking a lot about YouTube. I work as a YouTube strategist on accident, by the way. I worked as a video editor for the last 7 years for many different creators, and I have firsthand seen the power of YouTube and how it can literally change your life, which is what made me want to make this video. This might be boring. It's going to be raw, but I just really wanted to make this video because I can't ignore how much YouTube could literally change your life if you just go all in on it, and how quickly it could do that for you. So I've been working as a video editor, as I said, for some of the top YouTubers for the last 7 years. In the last year, 2 years or so, I've been working for a lot of those clients as a YouTube strategist and as an editor, right? I've learned so much in that role as an editor about YouTube. And I'm at a point now where I work with people just growing their YouTube channels. I mean, that's why I started this YouTube channel. I started this YouTube channel with the goal of growing it from 0 to 20,000 subscribers in less than 90 days. Basically using the frameworks and systems that I've learned and from other creators that I've worked with, and hoping that it works. I just wanted to go over some of the reasons why YouTube and how YouTube could literally change your life so massively. The first one I wanted to talk about was opportunity. I have a list of bullet points as I was brainstorming this. I have a list of bullet points here that I wanted to talk about. And the first one was opportunity. Because I have gotten, so just for some context, for me personally, after seeing the impact that YouTube can have on somebody's life, by working with clients who had 2,000 subscribers and having worked with them all the way up to 1 million subscribers, in seeing how much their life changed, I was like, I cannot ignore this. I cannot. So I started doing it for myself on a different channel. I'll link my other channel below. It's about video editing. In that channel, I made videos for years, for the last 5 years, but I did it wrong. I did it incredibly inconsistently. I tried too hard. I was too clickbaity. It was very cringy content, and it didn't work, obviously. But for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been trying to post videos on that channel. And then when I started really meditating or thinking a lot about YouTube growth and learning with these clients and then having clients of myself, I realized what worked, and I don't have all the answers, but I realized at least what's worked for me and my clients and what hasn't. And I basically took that. In the last 2 months, 3 months, I've been actively trying to grow my other editing channel in addition to this channel. And I've grown it to, we're about to hit 4,000 subscribers, which isn't a lot, but I've never made more money than I've been making right now. I've never had more connections with people that I've had right now, and I've never been able to meet industry leaders more than I have right now. And that was only with 4,000 subscribers. Imagine how much more so with more subscribers. In fact, I know how much more so because I work with people, actively continuing to work with people who have more subscribers and get opportunities open for them because of that. My point is, I've only been really trying for 3 months, maybe even less, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months. I need to look at my analytics to know exactly how long I've been trying on my other channel. I just hit 4,000 subscribers. Last week, there's a video editing business that reached out to me who wanted to do my first ever sponsor deal. And this was like a dream come true. I've literally watched some of the people I looked up to most in the industry working with this specific company. And now I get to also do that. That was so cool. Not only that, I've been able to work with literally dream people. Some of my favorite, I love fitness. Athlean-X, he has 13 million subscribers. He's a huge YouTuber. I've had the privilege and the opportunity because of this to be able to work with him. Like, that's so cool. Not only that, but the people in the entrepreneur space and other niches that I've been able to network with because of that. And guys, I only have 4,000 subscribers on that channel. Only 4,000. If you lock in for only a couple months, you could literally start having life-changing results right away. Not only that, I've been landing clients. I've never ever landed clients without doing outreach. For the first time ever, only 4,000 subscribers, and I'm starting to get clients coming to me to a point where I have to turn some down. I could have never imagined that day. Okay. Not only that, but I've also been able to connect with awesome people that I would have normally never been able to connect with. It's a lot of times we all work from home, or a lot of us work from home, right? And when we work from home, it's just us. For example, take editing or YouTube growth or whatever you do, where if you're a copywriter, I don't know, whatever you do. If you like what you do, like I'm obsessed and love YouTube. And I know that some of the advice I come out with on this channel, people laugh at, like, you're telling me how to get 1,000 subscribers when you only have, however many I have right now. And it's like, yeah, I know, but I just started this channel like 2 weeks ago and I have a goal to build it, but I have proof that I've done it for my own channel, my other channel, and other channels. And I say this because I absolutely just love YouTube. I love everything about it. One of the things I love most about it is the creating process, the editing process. I'm also obsessed in love with editing. And because of that, I wanted to network with other people who also loved that. It was very hard for me to do that. Then I started a channel. I started my own group on school. I started my own community. And I've been able to network and teach and also learn from the coolest people ever. People that I would have never normally been able to connect with and have a great relationship with. Again, it is so cool, the power of YouTube. Next point, the next bullet point I have written down here, I don't even need to look at it because I just remember it, but it's the amount of skills that you learn because of it. So I remember I had like this quarter life crisis where I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for a long time. I know a lot of people can relate to that. And I just was like coasting by, I guess, in life and with what I wanted to do. And I heard a quote. It's like, creating content is cringy until it works. And for some reason, that lit a fire under me. And then it made me realize I already knew I had a passion, video editing, and I was like, can I really make this into a career? And then I was like, I saw that quote and it just lit a fire under me and kind of made things clearer to a point where I was like, I want to just work in content. Whether that's as an editor, whether that's as a YouTube strategist, whether it's whatever within content, I just love content. Whether it's in the film industry for Hollywood, or whether it's in small YouTube videos, I just like content. I enjoy content. And it was, for some reason, that quote made me think about that. And because of that, from that moment forward, the amount of skills that I learned, I literally can't even put into words. I'll try, but I have learned how to edit videos extremely proficiently to a point where I can work with some of the top YouTubers. Again, my 17-year-old self would be looking at me now being like, dude, that's so cool that you work with some of those people. It's awesome. And I don't want this video to come off the wrong way. I was very I have a wife and kid. There was a point where I was so broke that I literally couldn't even buy baby food for my kid. Okay. So I'm not it's not all rainbows and butterflies over here. I'm just saying, from the moment that I took YouTube seriously, only the last couple months, to now, and I only have 4,000 subscribers, my life, as far, at least in the career sector, has completely flipped for the better. And it was all completely 100% because of YouTube. So over the last few years, though, with YouTube, working with clients, and before I even started my own, some of those skills were script writing. I used to suck at copywriting. I feel like I'm a pretty proficient copywriter. Okay. Editing. Well, obviously everyone sucks at something before they do it, but editing, I managed to get really proficient at it. Storytelling. I've learned how to master storytelling. I've worked with some really big YouTubers who teach storytelling. And because of that, that's opened doors in that sector as well for me. It's been awesome. And Tyler Mowry, he was one of the people I worked with for many years, and he has over 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. And me and him, we don't work together anymore, but we still have a really close relationship, right? We still talk frequently. We check in with each other, see how we're doing. I'm able to have that with people, with big YouTubers, because of YouTube. And that's so cool. And I want to see more people start YouTube, because I recently put together this cohort group for YouTube. And I've been talking to a lot of people, and man, I didn't realize how many people struggle to start. And that's one of the things that really got me thinking back to when I started and made me want to make this video, because I was like, it was really hard to start. It was really hard to get behind the camera. It was really hard to talk to the camera like I'm doing right now and feel natural and feel comfortable like I do right now, right? I feel like I'm talking to a friend right now. But that happened over time. And that was another skill that I managed to learn. Even family that I have, who I haven't seen in years, because I'm originally from the United States, California, but my wife is Portuguese, so I moved to Portugal. I've been here for the last almost 8 years. And now when I go back to see family, they're like, man, you've become very articulate. You've learned how to articulate yourself well. I completely 100% give that to YouTube. I believe that that's what helped me be able to do that. I would have never been able to sit in front of a camera and we're like 10 minutes in so far. I would have never been able to have enough things to talk about comfortably behind a camera for this long. That's another skill, right? And it's a skill that honestly has been one of my favorite skills that I've learned. It's funny how you would think editing or something like that would be one of my favorite skills. I'd say the two favorite skills that I've learned from YouTube is speaking and script writing. I used to hate writing and I was bad at it, and now I feel pretty proficient at it and I enjoy it. These are just on the surface level, some of the skills that I've been able to learn from this. I've seen other people learn way more skills, and also on a deeper level. I've learned how to manage my time better because of it. I've learned stress management better because of it, because it could be stressful, but you should absolutely come up with an idea. And listen, I'm going to drop my strategy brain for a second, and I'm just going to tell you the first idea that comes to your head. Figure it out, something you're passionate about, something you know a lot about. Turn on your camera, record yourself for a few minutes, see how it comes out, post it. Don't promote it to anybody if you're embarrassed. Just post it, okay? Let it sit there for a week. Let it sit there until you make your next video. Then when you make your next video and you feel like your next one's better, delete the first one. Just unlist it so you can have it for the future, but no one else can see it. This is what I did for a long time too. I would come out with a video, I'd be like, oh man, that's so cool. I came out with a video that's better, and I was like, oh my God, that was so cringy. And maybe even this video might come off cringy to myself in a week or 2 weeks or whatever. But again, I always think about the quote, content is cringe until it works. Like, I just got goosebumps just talking about that quote. And again, like, maybe this will be cringy, I don't know, but maybe it'll work. Maybe this video will work well and a lot of people will see it. Maybe not. Either way, if you are seeing this, start YouTube, whatever you want to start it about. And not to do like a shameless plug, I swear I wasn't planning to do like have any strategy in this video in any way, shape, or form. If you do want to learn how to grow on YouTube, I have videos on this channel talking about how you can do that. If you really want to optimize through like outlier research to coming up with, thumbnail concepts, split testing, and all that in the weeds kind of stuff. But at the most fundamental level, I recently read an article that came out by YouTube themselves. Google, they own YouTube, so YouTube themselves. They literally said in that, maybe I can even find it here just to get exactly what it was. But based off of memory, it was, right now YouTube is prioritizing authenticity. They're prioritizing the journey more than the result. So taking people on the journey rather than showing them or telling them what to do. The guru model is out, which thank God. Now it's like, hey, how can I be a guide for other people while doing it myself? That's why I'm having so much fun with this channel too. Like with editing, because I've been doing it for so long, I feel like I come off as the guru, which I absolutely hate. And I try to be more like the guide. But with this, since I'm newer into the YouTube space, I've been doing YouTube strategy for a year or 2 years, somewhere around there. I feel like I'm going on a journey with everybody while doing this channel. And it's fun, right? This whole channel that you're watching this video from, this is an experiment. And who knows what doors or opportunities this will lead to in the future. And who knows what doors and opportunities YouTube will open for you if you just go all in just for the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Just go all in and see what happens, okay? And that leads me to my final point, which was, I titled this bullet point "Building" because I don't know if any of you have ever tried filling out the Ikigai guide. I think that's what it's called. It's like a Japanese concept to find like your why. And one of the ones that came out for me as a outstanding one was I love building things, not physical, digital, whatever. And I love building YouTube channels. Absolutely love it. It's so fun. This whole process of coming out with videos on this channel, I absolutely love it. I love every second of it. From coming up with video ideas, from doing research, from posting it. Listen, I have videos on this channel at the time of, this filming this. What's my lowest, let me see. My lowest viewed video is, let's see. My lowest viewed video is 133 views on this channel. But I don't care because that video that has 133 views, it was a 30-minute long video of me going through how to make a killer YouTube video. And there's me talking about strategies and frameworks that have worked for clients who have millions of subscribers who I work with. I had such a blast making that video. And I don't care how many views that gets. I don't care how many views this gets. But I do care is how much fun I have doing it. It's that I'm talking about something I like to talk about. And that brings me back to the point of this, which is building, okay? And the sense of accomplishment. YouTube gives me a massive sense of accomplishment when it's for myself. I've worked on videos that have gotten millions of views. I worked with the client, Josh Brett, that's his name. And Josh, if you see this, I'm sorry if you don't want me to mention your name. But I've worked with him and I've edited videos for him that have gone on to do literally millions of views. In fact, if I go on YouTube right now and I type in his name, let me see what the last video I worked on. It has, the last video I edited for him, it has, let's see, 5.3 million views. Okay. So the last video I worked on for him has 5.3 million views, and that was really cool. But I didn't feel that sense of accomplishment. I felt more accomplishment from making that 30-minute long video that got 130 views and a couple comments of people saying, wow, dude, this was really cool, than that. And that's what YouTube gives you too, is at the very least, it gives you not only connections with other people, not only skills, not only new opportunities, but it also gives you a sense of accomplishment. And that is something that I know a lot of people are thirsting for today. And YouTube can do that. So go out there. If you're watching this video and you've watched all the way through we're like 15 minutes in or something crazy, like this is the most unoptimized video for retention ever. But if you guys have watched for this long, then I know you're serious about wanting to take YouTube seriously. And I know you're serious about wanting to lock in on YouTube. And if that is you, grab a camera, come up with an idea. Ideally, it's in line with what you're passionate about and what you're good at. And if you find a way to make cool content about that, well, forget that. Just make content about that. Post it. Don't even edit it. I'm not editing this video. No, I'm not even going to edit this video. I'm just going to post it up. And I'm going to see, I'm going to have a sense of accomplishment. Just see where it goes. See where it goes. And I guarantee you, if you lock in YouTube for just 30 days consistently, once a week, if you do it for 60 days, especially if you do it for 90 days, I can guarantee you, I will be willing to give you this entire office and my left arm if in 90 days you consistently post it on YouTube, you did not have new opportunities that you completely would not have expected to have yesterday or today. So with that, lock into YouTube and see what happens.